Hello, uh, guys, gals, and NBs. We're playing Minecraft. Um, Last I remember, I told y'all that we would be um, or I would be uh building in the meantime, and yeah, I've been building pretty much as you can see the house. I have the front porch done here. Um, Most of the rooms are complete. It framing. I mean, um, the only thing left to do is the upstairs rooms, and then we'll have to tackle the roof. Um, and I've been utilizing. I don't know where they went. Here they are. The allays to help me whenever I need to acquire any scaffolding that may have fallen. And I would say most people don't use them. They're like fullest potential. They're really good. Anyways, um hope y'all are doing good today. And yeah, let's get started. Um right, we're gonna need definitely all these dark oak logs. And we're gonna need more spruce for the walls. Thankfully I have a lot of it. And I swear to you, when the house is finished, um, we will be swimming, smooth sailing there. Today's just gonna be a regular build stream, build ep, nothing crazy. Should place down the block. And as we did last time, I will be, if I need to, which I most certainly will, be going back and forth between my my build world and this one, just so I can be sure that I'm building it as I intended it to. We need. Let's fall down again. I need those dark oak stairs. I need more than that. Be careful not to fall off. Y'all remember in that one mob vote when they um wanted to add like a crab claw that could make um like building easier? Whatever happened to that? That would have been like the perfect thing to add, I think. Game seems like such a waste. Okay, this area I remember being a little bit problematic because um it's like a ladder goes here, and it goes up to like a balcony area that overlooks the enchanting room I want to put right here, and it goes over like this way. Yeah, man, I've been on demon timing today. I was like craving chocolate cake like all this morning because we had some earlier though. It was great. Um, anyways, uh, right. Let me go into the build world. Confirm that this is exactly how it looks. Close to. Okay, I see. So it goes two in here, and it's 3 blocks wide. I see. 3 blocks wide. And this one is also 3 blocks wide, but it goes into four next to the log. I see. Let's see. So I could see myself um like pushing it and like out to here. And then because I want to put like a a tower that that's like located like right here where that dip is, and like it connects to the like middle part. Oh, hi Sky, welcome. That might be a later endeavor. Okay, so two in and three out. Got it. Oh, bug flying around. Okay. I haven't been gaming much. Um, this new cycle of games. I played South of Midnight and completed it. Um, last night. It was great. I've been playing the new Oblivion remaster, though I would say it's more of a remake because it's a completely new engine. Um, and I'd say that the combat in Oblivion has definitely aged. Um, if you know the YouTube channel Joseph Anderson, he does great reviews on different video games, but he describes Oblivion's combat as like like cookie clicker, like a very casual, not even casual, more like an idle game you play like while you're at like the doctor's office, like something that's like not engaging enough. Which makes sense because the most engaging part of Oblivion was the story and the dialogue, but even that is pretty limited, in my humble opinion. And I think Oblivion is like all of what I hate about Bethesda and their style of games because they don't really seem to enjoy like taking like a risk, and they instead go for like mediocre, and I'm sorry to say this, but garbage. But it happens. And I find it like extra heinous that Bethesda's model for business has always been to release a game that's bad, and then once like people have like played it, um and like they go through the whole spiel of like, oh, it's the game that of my childhood, I nostalgia, and then 10 years or 15 years later they'll like re-release it in like a new like packaged form. Nothing changed, just new coat of paint. And that's how they make money. And I don't know. I don't like it. I think it's just kind of yucky, uh, in my opinion. You know? I think most people share that opinion. That Bethesda cannot continue doing this as a sustainable business model because it really isn't sustainable in the slightest at all. And I think that was like evident when they tried to re-release Skyrim in the anniversary edition. Nobody wanted to buy it because they understood what it was. I mean, the special edition came out like, I think it was, I could be wrong, but it may have came out like the year before or like 2 years before. So it's like, why even bother to purchase like anything from Bethesda when that's what they're gonna do? They're just gonna resell you what they already did and make minimal change to their game because God only knows. Huh. And I say that in a joking manner because it's not just God; it's literally everybody understands that Bethesda games are broken. They're they're broken. They're not in a finished form. They're not um what do you call it? They're not they're half baked. So more is there to say? How do I drop? I know in Bedrock you're able to like build it out. It's not. So that's the lay working. Isn't that great? Oh, you brought it to me. Like failed. Your failure of your lineage. Dishonor to your family. Should change the title, shouldn't I, to build stream? I know some people don't understand. There you look. I even put some trolls in the. There you go. Fish spin. I don't understand. I put so many like neat emotes in the chat. Maybe I should like have like an announcement play like every 15 minutes. Be like, hey, you know you can do this. I'm kidding. You don't actually have to spin your fish. Oh, it's breaking. My torch. Oh, I like the sounds they make. The jolt. What is that? Joler? I don't think that's how you spell it. Oh wait, is that like a different emote? I forgot what emotes I put in the chat. Interesting. It's the same one but sped up. I figured. I would have sworn that scaffolding was like a block that could soften your fall. Does that do that anymore? Let me look it up. Does scaffolding um reduce fall damage? Uh Minecraft. Uh I couldn't find anything. Maybe you need a few. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's like one of those things where like only a certain amount of blocks prevent fall damage. One of those numbers. Do you mind? Oh, you know what emote I should add? I should add Plink. I love the Plink emote. Excuse me, sir. Time to go to sleep. I don't want any creepers. Did you like that? That smooth walking animation? Good. There's something walking? I thought I heard something. Almost done, chat. Oh, you missed one. Go get it. Okay, so we have that. We need to finish this side, right? The roof is going to be the most costly endeavor because it's going to be quite large. Um, but I think it'll be the easiest to do because it's literally just the same pattern repeated. Um, that's good for me because I like makes building easy. Wait, hang on. Did I do it wrong? No, it's 5. Okay, now they're lined up. Good. Now for the roof. Okay. So, the roof, I need... Where are you, my LAs? They're not coming. Hey. Um, I need my deep slate. So we're gonna make some slate tile. are gonna need uh oh, some of these dark oak stairs for sure. Only time I'll ever use Only time I'll ever use crafting like that for this. Okay. To begin. Oh, wait, we're on the wrong. Maybe outside, not inside. Start on. What would be the easiest one to build roof-wise? I'm thinking this one because it's what do you call it? Not that bad. My opinion. See? So we'll start with this one. And then we'll move on to the other one. Okay. Get started. Oh wait, actually, I just thought of it as I was clicking button. This one's a little bit finicky because it goes like one up higher, but like it's the same thing, but it connects different on the inside. Yeah, it forms like barrier tile. It won't be that bad. It still goes two down from here, no? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it won't be bad. Just fine. First, though, we do need, forgot again, dark oak wood. For the lining. And dark again. the fun part of this build will be just adding in the um on my own time option. Showing you all what I've completed. All about the delicate process. I think this is the first time I've ever built like a proper like house mansion crap that doesn't look like grass. And granted, it's not finished yet, but I mean, you've seen my draft, or I don't know. I'm proud of this build. I feel like we've been on a journey to. Okay, that's the lining. Sweet. I should put. Probably won't. Keep it here, central. Okay, let's begin. So the way that I built it, and I actually will need some dirt for fodder. I don't think I have it. One of the things that I regret is like not doing dirt. But let me see if I have any. If not, I can just use like any old piece of whatever. It's the first time I have no dirt. Okay. So I'll just use some spruce planks. Maybe no, birch planks because it'll be easily identifiable. Problems arise. And that. And let's begin. So we start by going 2 up, not 3. And I believe this corner goes 2 up but for this because this one goes to up from here on its own, and this one like just follows, and this one just extends out. We'll start by doing three I don't know what you call it, ascensions blocks here, which we have. And then I'll start on the other side. And as I'm saying this, I do realize I will need to put a dark oak above spruce planks here, make the lining consistent on the inside, because I want to add like rafters um to the build, and maybe even like a few like attic third floor areas. Like definitely here will be like a kind of like a third floor, um like I guess sunroom, and here as well I'm thinking, but I'm not sure what I'll put inside them yet. That one's kind of like up in the air. I may make it like storage or something, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can give me suggestions, comments, or whatever. I should put in the many rooms of this house, and certainly in the basement, because the basement I have no idea. Basement might just turn out to be just storage, uh, but who knows? It could be anything. Sky's the limit with this build. But certainly when the tower does get constructed, um, I want to make like a roost area, uh, where like you can see everything and like fly off in all directions. And um, as for like the Nether portal stuff, I don't know what I should do for the Nether for a house like this. Maybe I could make like one wing of the house like corrupt. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Okay. And that's 3 on each side. Then up. I think it ends in just a peak, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ends in a because I want to build like a sunroom. I want to build like a sunroom here, this area. And these ones I haven't built their windows yet, but I also like to build like rooms up here. Um, which if that's the case, then I would have to also uh, make the staircase bigger, and I could make it like a smaller staircase that just comes out from here and just you know carries on like normal. Um, or I could just make the ladder go up to it. But I like the idea of the staircase. Um, or I could build like the staircase here. Back. Um, a lot of different options, or even here in this room. Like make this like a room as well, a room of its own as well. And like I'm just excited as to what I could do with this mansion. And I also want to build like you ever see like um these houses that have well I think they're also called sunrooms, but like they're like extensions of the house with like netting in like the patio. Usually they're on the patio, but sometimes they can be like in the back. Um and it's like you're outside, but you're not actually outside, like breathing like fresh air. I don't know. I think it'd be neat to have something like that here too, like in the back area. You know, just thinking out loud. But this build is gonna be so epic when it's done. You have no idea. How'd you get in there? Um, I do need to go for a couple of seconds of that. So I'll see you all in 5 minutes. Okay, sorry for the wait, chat. Oh, hi, Harmy. Welcome. I'm building. Harmy, you're kind of like a reoccurring, like, slapstick character. It's a game from the movie? That's... yeah, it's true. Where's Jack Black, though? I don't see the... I don't see him here. Where is he? How are you a reoccurring slapstick character? My yellow comrade? Yo, chill. I don't know, you're like that guy who like walks in um like the front door and says something funny. Don't hold the fact that I'm high every time I come here again. No, I don't hold it against you. I would never do that. I'm not fucking I'm not the DEA. I'm not fucking Hank Schrader from the hit TV show um Fixing Good. Terrible joke. Like the looks of this so far. Oh, I like the looks of this so far, but I must ask you have to plan how adequately light this estate. Um, don't don't worry about it. We'll get there when we get there. You see, I am a master builder. So don't uh give up on me now. Really, the main worry is running out of blocks to use. So it's a lot. I will admit, a lot. You made a horrible mistake. What was that? My brother said my bottle is sweating on the table and responded in a predictable way to that army, only to realize my mother was standing in the doorway. I don't understand what you mean by that. Am I like missing some context in this story? Like most of your stories? Oh, I understand. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Forsooth. Now you're just saying words now. Must continue to the last bit of deep slate is used up. How long have you been working on this manor, my lord? Um, 15 long nights? No. Uh, probably for like the past 3 days? Well, not really, because it's been like... Okay, so like, you remember the first time I built like the foundation for this on stream? And then like I built like the first floor or whatever. And after that stream I like continued until I got like to where base stream started. And yeah, now we're just kind of smooth sailing. But it's not entirely complete because like I said um earlier, I want to build like a tower that like comes up from this point here. Like just for example, um like that comes from like this area here and like extends upward. Not quite this small, but um yeah. That's like later, and that's like for like elytra wing stuff. Not to mention like the little details on like the roof. We put a library in it, a tower library overlooking landscape will look cozy. Well, issue is the library is like already I'm already planning to put it like in this chamber here, alongside the enchanting room, which is this area. And the third floor will be comprised of a couple of like sunrooms in the roof. Yeah. Um so we've got like today we've got like most of like the house complete. It really is just like the roof to be done. And these extra peaks here can be done like later because it's just built off of the core roof itself. So I'm pretty... Which room has the Walter White lab? Well, that's the thing. I feel like a lab like that, like a potion room, would probably be like in one of the bottom areas, but like issue is there's like no room for that. So I'm thinking like maybe in this room I could have like a potion lab, you know? Or even like in the roof. Um but as for like another portal, I have like no idea where I could even put that. It'd have to maybe like an outside construction. Like maybe the like tower in the middle, like next. like an outside structure that has the portal in it. That's just me thinking out loud, not like anything concrete. Speaking of concrete, you ever had like fucking concrete milkshakes? Those are good. You could make a basement for another portal. I could, though the constant noise would be annoying. I'm not a big fan of nether portal noise. It annoys me. It annoys me. It doesn't have to be the width of the whole house, just enough for a decent room. What is a concrete shake? To my knowledge, it's just like um actually, what is a concrete shake? That's a good question. Concrete milkshake. It's like a thicker milkshake. Uh yeah, frozen custard, that's what it is. Oh wow, another portal from my favorite game, Oblivion. Oh my god, I'm playing the Oblivion remake, and I am like I said this earlier, but like it's like how Joseph Anderson has said recently that Oblivion's combat is like an idle game. It's not like engaging the same way like a Souls game combat or like Street Fighter game. Not like Street Fighter, more like Witcher game. Let's see. So this one up front it just goes in like that. Later construction. Maybe we see from the side. Goes all the way down to this. I see. Is that why I built that? Hang on. I gotta look. This two. It is two. I see. Okay. Good to know. Oblivion's combat does have some flaws, yeah, but I think changing the health values and way combat master skills work has mitigated it somewhat. Um, yeah, it's cute. It's cute in like a very janky kind of way. Um, I'm just wary of that like moment in time where like I'm having fun with the game and then like an hour in, I'm just fighting like fucking cave bears and like fucking pixies that have like 800 health each, and it's just like a sponge fest. Like I'm not. That's like the only reason I quit Oblivion, the original, because of that. I didn't like the way the game just like completely changed like um level scaling or difficulty scaling based on level because I mean, for all things considered, I think Skyrim did it better with, um, just enemies that fit the region instead of just putting something where it shouldn't be. Is that still an issue in this? If it is, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. I mean, I didn't buy the game, thankfully, but Just so I know. It's not as bad, but it does still exist. Great. There's already a mod that fixes it though. Well, I mean, I'm on console, so yeah, tough titties on that one. Uh, it allows lower tier stuff to continue spawning and makes higher tier enemies look rather more concealed to appropriate locations. I forgot. Yeah, and it's like if the game was built around just adding harder and harder enemies to the locations, why then add so many dungeons? Like that makes no sense. Why they would make it like that? It makes sense for Skyrim because that's the way that it's built. To have that, but for Oblivion, it just seems like they rushed out a product and were like, oh wait, we gotta fit in some dungeons here so people actually have something to do. I don't know, it just seems like the only way to play Oblivion is to like play the main story to the end and then, get crazy gear and shit and then actually play the game. I actually think it's one of the reasons why many people still prefer Sky Oblivion when it releases, due to not having level scaling, complete redesigning, and free dungeon from scratch. From scratch. From cratch. True, cratch. That's a word. No, but I agree. God, it's gonna be so good when the next ES Elder Scrolls game comes out because it's been so long. For somebody like me with thousands of hours of OG Oblivion nostalgia, if one could put up with the jank, there's a lot to enjoy at the remaster, I suppose. Where is the other Allay? He's still stuck? Where's you? Um, you put 40 hours into it? My god. I could never. Well, not for Oblivion. For other games, yes. Elden Ring being one. Easily 40 hours. You kidding me? Here, go outside. Most of the fun's in the Shivering Isles. Honestly, playing the Shivering Isles again was the reason you bought the remaster. I see. Is that the one with Shiogorath? I forget. Shivering Isles has the quest line is the best quest line in Elder Scrolls game has ever had, followed closely by Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood, and followed closely behind that of Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood, which was also pretty good. I I actually haven't beaten Skyrim yet. Even after all this time, I still haven't. Still haven't. I don't think I ever will. Maybe one day I'll complete. Visuals are pretty tough to recommend. Are pretty though to recommend. My closing thoughts are that Enderman should have toes. I don't think so. I think they shouldn't. Why would they give them fingers, by the way, in the movie? Remember that? They give them fingers. Why would they do that to us? Like, that makes no sense. Why would they have hands? I don't want them to touch. They're gonna get freaky without. Oh, how they're gonna get freaky without fingers? They have their ways, I'm sure. I'm not too familiar with Ender culture, but I'm sure they got some way of being spicy. You know, some coarse fruit action. That's disgusting. I don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. How would they even work, by the way? The coarse fruit technique. Would it like teleport you if you did it? I don't know. Don't think about it too much. Also, are you even sure it's a fruit? I thought it was more like a flower coarse fruit. So I'm not. I'm not a scientist. Oh my god, Army. Teleports your sperm to a random GPS coordinate. Like the back rooms. Somebody is happed. I'm not gonna get into that conversation here. This is a family-friendly stream. A family-friendly game as well. Gotta stay family-friendly trademark. I'm out of deep slate. I don't think that's all of it though. I have some more. I can just like carve a couple deep slate into tiles, right? Yeah. Thought so. Here's spider. The things that lady did to the villager were not very family friendly. That is true. Didn't she say something like bend me over the curb or something? Like dead ass? Like verbatim? Do you remember that line? That was crazy. Why would they allow that in a children's movie? They were wilding out on that one. Oh yeah, she says to Jason Momoa to bag her and throw her out by the curb. Oh, that's what she said. Okay. Well, she said it in like a suggestive way. I don't know. Her character was funny though. She sounded very turned on. I mean, she's in a failing marriage, so I mean anything really. I understand. God, that's cinema. Look at I need a telescope, I just realized. I can zoom in. Sorry, I got a text. Um, I like the landscape around you. The lake would be like a perfect place for a Walmart. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare bring that bullshit here. My lake is actually one of the best features of this seed because it's a naturally generated lake with like boulders in it, which I have never seen before. Very nice. It's like a natural like lake type of thing, you know? Neat. 12 is pretty shallow, much like me. Wow. Are you saying that waters like this would be a good place to breed mosquitoes? because I agree. This is Mosquito Lake. In fact, I'm gonna put a sign outside and name it that. Mosquito Lake. But hear me out, there's an easy solution. What solution is that? Introduce a bunch of dragonfly larvae to eat the mosquitoes, and you get awesome dragonflies in this dragonfly lake. So true. That is so true. I wish dragonflies were a thing in Minecraft. I wish mosquitoes were a thing in Minecraft so we can get like fucking malaria in game. I want malaria. I want diseases in Minecraft. Wouldn't that be cool? I think it'd be cool. Okay. Anyways, I think okay, so we did this one and we did this one. So next will be this one on the far uh this one on the far end. This one has like a very unorthodox um thing because of this middle piece here, but once all the roofs are together, it'll fit. It'll fit right in. Introduce a bunch of dragonfly larvae. Oh wait, I read the same comment again. You like to write paragraphs, Harmy. Oh, 1 second, I do have to go. 2 seconds, chat. Okay, I'm back. Chattington. I ate a shrimp taco. It was really good. Um, Manners, the weed is hitting too hard. I'm falling into the back rooms. Well, I mean, if you're falling in there, I can't really do anything about that, friend. Might have to sit this one out. Or no, no, wait, not the right word. You might have to fight this battle on your own. There you go. That's the phrase I was looking for. Did I get rid of the scaffolding this side? Did. Wait. Shit. Okay, I gotta build the scaffolding down there. I'm jealous. I want to get high too, but I have nothing left. I'm over. Devil face. That's so ominous, Army. Excuse me, chat. I knew that wasn't gonna work, but I did it anyway. This doesn't look quite right, but it is. Huh. Okay, last is this side here. I forgot how to build. So it goes up, looks like 4 times, so this one here doesn't go all the way. Looks like it builds off of this one. Okay, that's doable. Oh, that was close. I'm out of food too. Not good. Maybe we'll get some. how it was? It's here. Okay, it breaks into that. And I just built it up like that, right? Because really, I'd like it to be like this. It's consistent. Maybe I built it that way so it wouldn't have like this gap in between like I have my actual. Now, now it's consistent on both sides. Because if you look, now the pattern has changed. See, in this, now it has a middle. Cinema. Isn't that cinema? I was wondering why there was no middle to. Now I know why. Okay. Let's see. We can do this. We can definitely do this. In fact, I already got it. And hopefully, build it out this way. And by using power of math, there you go. I have successfully recreated my creative build. Used up every resource, well, mostly resource that I have. Build part of the structure. Our work is not done though. Still have much to do. Still the issue of basement, there's still the issue of furnishings, issue of general landscaping and detail work, texturing, shading, as much as I can do at least. I'm not very good at it. However, I believe this is grounds for a screenshot, don't you think? see, what would be a good screenshot? How about like by the water? Oh, it's getting dark though. So good. And I think like by the time next stream, I'll have much like most of my stuff moved into this house. Maybe I shouldn't be in the shot. There you go. That's good. Okay. Well, anyways, I think that's a good place to end stream. So I thank you all for joining me on this momentous occasion, constructing this house. Like I said, next stream, it'll look a little bit different. Probably will have windows on at least the first floor, hopefully. Um, and yeah, we moved in, and we'll do some more exploring. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Bye, chat. I love you. Bye. Bye bye.